In this video we're gonna talk about Leptitox and how it can help with leptin resistance. Your life doesn't need to be ruled by leptin resistance, there is something you can do. Real results. Real science. No wishing for the best. If you've had enough of the endless trying and disappointment, if you've had enough of feeling like a prisoner in your body and a prisoner to food, then Leptitox may help. It is a groundbreaking supplement program that addresses the root cause and breaks the devastating cycle of weight gain once and for all. We'll get into the details in a moment, but first let's take a closer look at leptin resistance.
If you're having massive cravings and you're struggling with weight loss, then it might be that you're leptin resistant. This video will talk about what is leptin resistance and how can you fix it. Leptin is a hormone that gets secreted by the body's fat cells and it's often referred to as the satiety hormone. It's considered to be one of the most important regulators of body fatness in mammals. Leptin's main role is to control the body's energy balance and influence the number of calories you expend and how much fat you burn. It's a critical hormone for motivating us to either eat or respond to starvation. Leptin regulates appetite signals and controls body weight by signaling the brain the availability of energy homeostasis and storage. Whenever you've received enough calories and nutrients, leptin should send a message to the brain to stop eating. When you begin to run low on energy, leptin levels should rise and signal your motivation system to start searching for food. That's the natural input-output mechanism of hunger and satiety. However, this process can get broken due to imbalances in the hormonal regulation of leptin and other metabolic issues. The adipose tissue secretes leptin in proportion to how much body fat and energy is present. If you have more fat, you'll have higher leptin, which means you should be less motivated to eat. Leptin then enters blood circulation, travels to the brain, acts primarily on the hypothalamus, and regulates body weight and energy expenditure. It's gonna tell the brain how much energy and stored fat there is. High leptin equals energy abundance. Low leptin equals borderline starvation. Whenever you do eat food, fat storage gets filled, leptin goes up, brain blunts hunger and you stop eating. Whenever you don't eat, fat storage gets lower, leptin goes down, brain raises hunger and you start eating. I'm hungry! If you're trying to lose weight, your leptin levels will go down, and that makes the brain want to restore that lost fat by making you hungrier, causing sugar cravings, reducing basal metabolic rate, etc. In well-functioning metabolisms, leptin should automatically regulate itself according to food intake and burn-off. However, there are many instances such as obesity or weight loss plateaus wherein leptin doesn't work properly. This is called leptin resistance. Paradoxically, people who are overweight, i.e. fat cells are overly full, also have higher levels of leptin. That's why they continue to overeat and gain weight despite already having enough energy around. Their brain doesn't get the message. It's thought that leptin resistance is one of the main drivers of obesity. That's the reason people get obese in the first place, and that's why most diets fail. Leptin resistance results partly from hyperleptinemia, by downregulating the cellular response to leptin. Leptin resistance walks hand in hand with insulin resistance, both of which make you required to produce more leptin and insulin to signal the brain that there's adequate energy. Basically, too much leptin all the time makes the brain desensitized to the signals that you're satiated and nourished, thus promoting hunger, cravings, and obesity. Being resistant to leptin makes it more difficult for you to lose weight and feel satiated from food because your brain is perceiving food as scarcity. Whenever you do go on a diet and start reducing your calories, then the body is gonna respond by causing energy conservation. Energy expenditure per unit of lean body mass will go down, which means that you'll start burning fewer calories for the same amount of muscular work. You'll become more metabolically efficient, i.e. slow metabolism. Some signs of leptin resistance include weight loss plateaus and obesity, stubborn body fat, low thyroid, sugar cravings, binge eating, hungry all the time, constantly thinking about food, high triglycerides in the blood, and high reverse T3, the thyroid hormone.
Now that you know what you're up against, let's look at Leptitox. First of all, it comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. It's 100% natural. Mainly composed of herbs, with a spice or two, and a couple science-y sounding amino acids thrown in for good measure. These 22 ingredients work together to do three things: help the body detox, control the appetite, and promote healthy weight loss. The daily dosage is 2 capsules taken once a day, and you're supposed to take those 2 capsules 20 to 30 minutes before you eat. It's pretty easy. I read about one guy who lost 2 to 3 pounds in the first week, 17 pounds in the first 60 days, and a total of 34 pounds after 4 months. If you're interested in getting Leptitox at a great price, click the link below.